And even going back to me throwing my camp in Sandersville, Washington County, my testimony came in the form of other guys coming from my hometown, which they participated in the camp as kids and making it to the NFL. Now, mind you, it was myself. Well, we go to Terry Jones. He's the godfather of the ones who first made it from my hometown. Then myself. Then you look at Robert Edwards. You look at Terrence Edwards, Chris Edwards. He ended up making all the Edwards boys. But the two kids was Josh Gordy.
Yep. Super Bowl champ.
Super Bowl champ. Josh come in the league first year.
First year got a ring.
Fucking wins one.
With the coach, right? Was it with the coach?
Yeah, no, with Green Bay.
Green Bay, okay.
Yeah, came in with Green Bay, bro, and he eventually got with Green Bay.
Gotcha.
Mid-season, that's what it was. Ran the table, boom, they won the championship. And so Brandon JWATTZ is another one. And so for me, man, that was, and I didn't realize it until Josh showed me a picture of when he came to the camp.
That's dope, man.
And he was just, and we take the picture.
With the kids, yeah.
And I was like, that's when the impact was real for me. Like it was real. And it's been plenty of times to where it's like, it's fatiguing. When you start nonprofits, it's hard to keep the funding going. And it's easy to do while you're getting paid millions of dollars. But when it's over, when you're done, now are you still gonna be responsible for throwing on the camp and taking one for the team, not asking kids to be able to pay for the camp? So, but it was all well worth it, bro, in the end.
Yeah.
Well worth it, man.
Yeah. And that's dope too, because it's a free camp. And you look at some camps, not knocking anybody, but some 7-on-7 camps and where a lot of people put their energy and attention now. And kids they have to pay some good money just to attend that, to get some of the same skills that they receive at your camp. So again, salute, commendable to do it going on 20 years and kids don't have to pay a dime.
Nah, they don't, man. And that's one of the things I wanted to take pride in. I wanted to create something to where we as a culture understand and see and can touch and feel the value of what I'm offering. Like, that was the main important thing. Because oftentimes, it does come off and feels like, we just checking off the list, checking off the bucket list. But it ain't that. And a lot of times I became frustrated, whether or not if it's from the participation, and I'm not blaming the kids. I'm blaming the ones who are in charge of who can push the kids to signing up. Because just as you said, the frustrating thing about when you have a nonprofit and you want to create something and you don't want to have a cost associated with it, I know and I understand the value of it, but I sometimes question, do they know and understand the value of what you're receiving? Going back to the 7-on-7 camps. Man, you got people charging per day $600-$700 a day for these camps. And I got some of the same players legends that go into these camps and be compensated off of the money that you actually pay. But then on top of that, I got some guys who are even better instructors. Why? Because they care. Yeah. They grew up in opportunity zones like this to where I see myself in you. So let me give you game on how you'll be able to do it. So the likes of yourself, Carlos Simmons, Deion Grant, Warwick Dunn, Jamal Lewis, so many guys, Josh
Fletch, Gandy,
London Fletcher, Wayne Gandy, Willie Anderson, all of these guys come on a consistent basis. And that's where it becomes frustrating, or becomes, it's frustrating because I wonder, look, just because it's free, sometimes I wonder whether or not, do you really look at it as value because it's free? Or maybe I need to put a price tag on it in order for you to really see the value. Because any other camp that you attend, you're gonna be paying at least $600-700 per day.
Yeah.
You know, and that's not on the kids, but it's more so as a community. You know, I want everybody to attend, and that's how big my heart is.
Yeah, man. And you do again. I'm gonna salute you. You're doing a great job because even with college camps, it's the same thing. You know, Towers in school is students now that attend your camp, high school students or middle school students that attend your camp. These college camps, they charging $500 for you to come up there and run around in front of a college coach too, and get instruction, game-like instruction and feedback.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's really about, again, giving of yourself and what you want to do, what kind of impact you want to make. Because again, when we come from your camp alone, it's 2 hours from Atlanta. So some people fly in from other states. To come to Atlanta.
Then jump in the car.
Drive, 2 hours. So it's a lot, man. You know what I mean? And I encourage people in your community, just people in general, when you giving back, don't take it for granted. Or when something's being afforded to you, don't take it for granted. Because again, this type of knowledge you're getting, the instruction you're getting, that we would pay as when we were kids to have 10 NFL players come and tell you what you're doing right based off something that you want to do in your life and your future.
Yeah, it's a cheat code.
And it's a cheat code. And it's not just sports, it's skills, it's life lessons, it's everything that we communicate, man.